Hello, it's Medifast Monday, as I said earlier. I'm going to make, right now I'm going to make some little waffles out of the buttermilk cheddar biscuit and the pesto macaroni and cheese. They're good for, just eating plain, or what I like to use them for is I like to use them as a bun for a turkey burger. So, you can put your mayonnaise and whatever you put on your burger on them, and then put it between and make a sandwich out of them. It's actually really good. So the first thing you have to do is the pesto mac and cheese. You need to pulverize it. So I've got my Ninja, and usually I just grind it till I don't hear any crackling sounds anymore of the macaroni being obliterated. So this is pretty much done. I'm just going to turn it on just for a quick second, just to beep beep, but you can hear the sound. See, there's no crunching sound or anything. It's just pure blending. Sure. That actually, this isn't the pesto mac and cheese. This is the regular mac and cheese. I'm going to do a pesto one. I'll do that a different day. So anyway, regular mac and cheese. And then it's all ground up. And then I'm going to scoop that into a bowl. And I have a mini waffle maker. Ugh, I turned it on. It's hot. I'm going to try and pick it up. See, it's a little bad. But it is, I got these on QVC. It was a package of 3 of them. I got them as is, and they work great. I make a lot of dessert things. I'll mix dessert things together and make little waffles out of them. So you'll see me use this quite often. And the baby cakes over there. That one I use a lot too. I make some breakfast donuts, are really good. So anyway, back to this. So in the bowl, we're gonna put that. Trying to get as much of it out of there as possible. Scrape, scrape, scrape. My cat's screaming. I don't know what the fuck her problem is today. She's driving me crazy though. I'll be right back. I have to go tend to the screaming cat. Cats. Anyway, scrape that out. And then a package of the buttermilk cheddar biscuit. These are actually really good. And this is kind of like eating bread. So here she comes. Screamy Screamerson. Isho! What are you doing? Okay, and then in that, I'm going to put a tablespoon of egg substitute. So whatever kind you use, and again, I'm not endorsing any products. This is what I happen to get at Winco. So egg substitute, 1 tablespoon. And remember if you have this, to deduct this. So it's going to be like a half a tablespoon per serving, because this is going to make 2 meals. So make sure you deduct it or add it when you do your lean and green. And then water. Quarter cup. And then another 1/8 of a cup-ish. And then just stir it up. You want it to be the consistency of pancake batter. So I would, well, that's not going to work. I got to get a different tool for that. Whip. I'm trying not to make a mess, but I'm making a mess. Fuck. Sorry. I say bad words, so live with it. I don't know. I say bad words. Okay. So this is a little thick, so I'm going to add just a touch more water. probably another 1/8 of a cup, which is 2 tablespoons. And then this too, it'll thicken when it sits a little bit, especially with the macaroni and cheese in there, because it tends to thicken up. So I'll probably let this sit for a minute before I start the waffles. There we go. So that is about the consistency you want. And again, it'll thicken up. So I'm gonna let this sit for just a few minutes and clean up the mess I just made, because I just got shit everywhere. And then I'll be back. Oops, it didn't turn off. I'll be back. Okay, so this is thickened up a little bit. So I'm going to, even though the waffle iron is non-stick, I'm going to give it just a little squirt with the cooking spray. Again, use whatever brand it is you use. It's got 000, so just a little squirt of it, because I don't want what I'm going to use for my hamburger buns torn up. So anyway, squirt, squirt. And then just a regular teaspoon, and we're going to just put in enough to cover. There we go. Okay. And just close the lid, and then that's going to cook for a couple minutes. You'll know when it's done. It probably needs to cook a little bit longer than like 3 minutes, just because of the macaroni product in there, just to make sure it's good and done. And then what I'll do is I'll take them out, and after I get all of them done, I weigh the whole batch together, and then I split that in two, because again, it's 2 meals. So typically I get two waffles per meal. And then again, they're great as hamburger buns. Sometimes I just take them, I just throw them in my lunch bag and take them for lunch and just munch on them at lunch. And they're actually really good. The one, one day I'll do the pesto one too, because the pesto with this is really good. It almost gives it like a cornbread consistency. So if you, that's what I tried it with one time. I tried it with the Medifast chili, and one of these, and it was like, oh my god, it was like chili and cornbread. It was really good. So anyway, there's my screaming cat. What? Why are you screaming? Huh? What's wrong? I don't know what her problem is. Anyway, let me go see what she's up to. I think she might be trying to get in Anthony's room. So let me go see what she's doing. Okay, so this one should be about done. See, you can see it's nice and crunchy. Okay. Ooh, and again, 2 of these, perfect burger bun. I used to get 4 out of a batch, so of course, you know, you get down to the last one, and there's always, you're just a little bit short on your stuff. So anyway, do what you do, right? Okay. And the reason I spread it out is because sometimes if you don't, it doesn't go all the way. So, you know, there's nothing worse than trying to eat a burger with, you know, half of a bun that's half of a bun. Anyway, and these smell really good. Ooh. See, both sides, nice and crunchy. And they are, again, they kind of like have a cornbread consistency. It's really weird how when you put the 2 together, you get that. But, see, I'm just playing with my food. So I will probably get, well, I know I'll get 4, and then I'll weigh them out, bag them up, stick them in the freezer. So that'll be it for now. Again, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Or if you've tried this and you like it, I mean, you know, let me know. And again, if you If you're new to Optavia and you need a health coach, give me a holla. Or, you know, if you don't need a health coach and you just want to chat, I'm cool with that too. So talk to you later. Bye.